All right, what's going on, guys? Matt here with Legacy Ranch. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the bill drill and how we can improve those times. So let's get into it. First things first, this belt here kind of had a wardrobe malfunction earlier, so I'm working with my appendix carry setup, and I just kind of shoved it in the belt. But so these times are reflective of the setup that you have. Or if you're trying to train and do under concealment, things like that. But what you want to do is you want to get that good baseline. Timer or buzzer will go off, beep, draw 6 rounds as fast as you can, and you're wanting to hit the A zone. In this case, like I said, I've got a funky setup, so just keep that in mind. If you look downrange, you see these 2 targets. Normally if you go to like say an IPSC or just any action style shooting match, you're not going to see the boxes and A highlighted in any kind of way. They will be completely blank, and if there is something on it, it typically means it's a no shoot or it's under hard cover or whatever, depending on the language, depending on the club that you're participating with. But today we're training, so what we want to do is we want to get a completely cold bill drill, just as our baseline. We want to see kind of where we're at. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start on the left target. I have not shot at all today, so we're going to go ahead and this is completely cold. We're going to see how we do. Right now I've got my timer set on a 3-second delay. I'm gonna go ahead and get some reps in. Nope, it's already weird, right? So, beep. You ready? 236. First shot was 127. Let's see, a split was 2-0. Let's see, 127, 2-4, 2-3, 2-0, 2-2, 2-2. So pretty consistent on that. I'd like to speed that up a little bit. Looks like we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we do have all A zone 2, 3, 6 starting the day. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do, pasty these guys up. You don't need an entire log. I just happen to have it with me. So here, typically what I like to do is just pasty up non-A zones. Alright, so go ahead and that is an A zone. It counts, it breaks the line. However, the majority of that round is definitely outside that line. All right, so some people will say like, oh, I use a bill drill and I use a 3x5 card. Great, train to a higher, better standard. Aim small, miss small. If you could see there, that would, with the exception of maybe this one, we've got 5 rounds inside of that spot. Now to note, I'm not shooting a race gun. This is a Gen 4 Glock 17. I do have a light on there, so yes, I do have a little bit of help with the recoil management. Shooting typical Blazer 9mm ammo. The sights on these are the basic, super basic sights. You've got the white dot and the white boxy U on the rear sight. There's been no trigger adjustments whatsoever. All stock, all intents and purposes. So that's what we're working with. I feel like I could speed that up, but what we're gonna go ahead and do is same yard line ish here. So we're gonna build up to that bill drill. We're gonna shoot 1, then we're gonna shoot 2, then we're gonna shoot 3, then we're gonna shoot 4, and then we're gonna work into the bill drill itself. So I'm Little Caesars, hot and ready. I'm gonna go ahead and do one round. See if we can get that first round sub-second. we'll get there. .137, definitely felt that one. I was looking for the sights, couldn't find it. Presentation was okay, but we can tighten that up. So 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Now I got 6 in the center of that A zone. Let's go ahead and throw 2 rounds downrange. Sub-second. I don't know. This is comfortable. It feels good. It's real high. I don't know. And also, there's no retention on this. It's just friction retention. It's from the Filster floodlight. I've been using it for years to carry, and it indexes off the light. More on that later. I love it, but that's what I'm using. No, I'm not sponsored. All right, first shot, 104 overall, 126 with a 2-2 split. That first round was Charlie. I think I was really just trying to get, the draw felt slow, and I was coming up with it, and I was wanting to send that round faster than I should have, but that's okay. Charlie, let's go ahead and pasty that Charlie up. All right, now we're going for 3. So make sure you have plenty of rounds. Sure do. Okay. 3 rounds, 3 rounds. Shooter, are you ready? First round, 103, 148 overall. We have a 2-2 split, so 103, 2-3, 2-2. Okay, cool. So we're all alphas there. Awesome. We'll go ahead and send 4 on this one. 1, 2, 3. I've got 1 in the pipe. 4. I should go to slide lock here. All right. These splits are consistent, but I do want to. I'm happy with the split consistency. I am looking to speed that up just a little bit, but I'm also not trying to sacrifice any of the fundamentals. So 4 rounds, 4 rounds. Shooter, are you ready? Yep, slide lock. So go ahead and dump this. We're still all alphas. Happy with that. So 173 overall, 4 rounds. First shot 107. Let's see. 107. We got 2-3 split. 2-3, 2-0, 2-0. So not bad for being cold on the day. It's I'm pretty okay with that. Again, I don't have any frame of reference. This thing is sitting really high, but I'm pretty happy with that. So overall, it's a different index, because when I do appendix carry, this thing is a lot lower. Granted, I am having a defeat shirt or something to that effect. So this one we're going for 5 rounds, all A zone so far. So we're happy with that. So 206 overall. First shot was 1, 2, 3. I'm not happy with that, but that's why we're here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, and then first split was 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 8, 2, 1. So if I had just been better at the draw, which I should have been, or had a faster draw, I should say. I don't know, there was like a weird brain freeze there for a second. So now we're gonna go ahead and go into the first bill drill. I think the first bill drill that I did was 2, 3, 6. I don't know, I'd have to go back and check. But let's see if we can get pretty close to 2 even. All right, shooter, are you ready? Nice. All right, that's the PR for Mateo. So we got 1-9. No, correction. First shot was 9.2. Overall time 1:9.0. I'll take that. So second shot, I had a 2.4, 1.8, 1.7, 2.0, and 1.9 split. So pretty consistent. I got faster. So my second shot was 2.4. I do remember thinking, speed it up. 1.8, 1.7, 2.0, 1.9. Damn, not too bad. I'm happy with that. So anyway, we definitely, in this instance, achieved what we wanted to. Cold start. Cold start, or for anything, you're gonna definitely not have your best performance ever, right? So, you know, obviously we're gonna get better, but I do want to highlight that working up to it. This is how you work up to it, right? Go to the range. Okay, draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, all the way up. Do a bill drill, and then obviously you're gonna get more comfortable with that. But we're looking at all A's on there from about 5 yards, so not too bad. There's definitely some tightening up that I would like to do on my end, but I'm happy about that. So we're going to talk about the point of this is when you first make that first draw, what's going to happen is you can shoot through that bad grip. If you get a bad grip, you could shoot through that bad grip on your first shot. You have a terrible draw, you'll be able to figure that out. Your second, third, fourth follow-up shots, what's going to happen is that gun's going to, obviously it's recoiling, it's going to rattle in your hand a little bit. If you have a bad grip, it's going to make that bad grip potentially a lot worse. So when you grab and you're going into the second shot, you're going to really know where your deficiencies are. So that's why we do that. We work up to it. We're also doing the repetitiveness of this grab. So one bill drill is one pistol grip at a time. When you work up to it, that's what, 6, 7 practices of that draw. So you're here defeating the retention mechanism, and that's it. I don't know who that is. So another way we can do this with round count, low round count, is fire, reload, fire. So the bill drill is really good. It's a good litmus test for a bunch of different things. You know, from everything from your firm final firing grip to the presentation itself to how much you're squeezing left or right on, you know, your firing hand versus support hand, as well as if you're starting to tense up a little bit. So this is one thing I see with people is they want to do the bill drill really fast, and it's here and it's bang, 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 bang. What's happening is you're loading your shoulders, you're squeezing your forearm, you've got that sympathetic nervous system engaging or really disengaging your I should say over engaging your index finger, so your index finger isn't able to squeeze the trigger as fast as it could if it was more relaxed. I know that might sound a little counterintuitive, but if you are relaxed, if you go back and look at the video of me doing my fastest bill drill today, I'm here. I'm just shooting because I feel the grip's good. Let's rip with it. My presentation was good. My shoulders are back. Watch for as you're increasing. So 1 round, good job. 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. As you're working your way up into that, watch your level of relaxation and where you're at mentally. Right? If you got a breakdown, hold on, wait. Let me get the wiggles out. Then do that, because over time you're gonna be like, man, that was my time on the last one. Let's see if I could send another round and beat the previous time. Whatever it is that you're doing mentally, just focus on maintaining a certain level of relaxation. The more relaxed you are, the better you're going to be able to perform here in this situation. So that's what this kind of shooting up to the bill drill does. So you want to get your baseline, your first bill drill, what was the time, and then work all the way up through. Look at your splits, look at your overall time, and then kind of track that data. And then the very last one, see where you're at. Focus, be positive, and run with it. So if you have any other questions, let us know. Love to come out here and shoot with you guys. We're going to be doing the same thing for rifle. Now, typically when I'm doing some training with pistol that can be done with pistol and or rifle, pistol or rifle, I stick to a 70-30 pistol rifle split, because everything that I do with my pistol can translate effectively into the rifle system, if you will. Not everything you do with a rifle translates into what you do with a pistol. There's a lot of overlap with both. A lot of the fundamentals are exactly the same. How you get there is a little bit different, but you're shooting a pistol with a pistol grip, and then when you take your rifle, you're taking your rifle with a pistol grip. So keep that in mind. That's kind of how we operate. I'm going to go ahead and transition over to some drills, some reload drills. So you guys take care. God bless. Guys, if you like content like this, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification, sharing with your friends, commenting down below what you would like to see next. It's a huge help for us, and we love to bring this type of stuff to you guys. If there's anything we can do for you, just let us know, and see you on the next one. Appreciate it. Thanks.